Okay, welcome to my channel Maths with Mohanty sir. Children, in the last class we discussed how to find area of a sector of a circle. So today in this class let us discuss how to find area of segment of a circle. Children, I hope you know what is segment because it was there in class 9. What is segment? Look at. Suppose this is a circle. See, O is the center. And if I ask you what is PQ in this figure, you can easily answer it is chord. Okay. Then this one, this portion is an arc. Arc is any part of the circle. This is the arc, means it is the minor arc. PQ is the minor arc. And this QP is the major arc. Okay. Now look at the minor arc PQ and look at the chord. Now look at the region enclosed between this chord and the arc. So we call this portion as what? It is your segment. So we can say segment is the portion of the region which is enclosed between an arc and a chord. Okay. So this portion is enclosed between the minor arc and the chord. So this segment is called minor segment. Now what about this segment? You see, now I am giving dot. You see dotted lines to the rest of the portion. See. Now as I told you, this is the major arc. If this is the major arc QP, if QP is the major arc, then this is also the chord. So this portion will be another segment. This will be your major segment. So that means to every corresponding minor segment there will be a major segment. So segment is what? It is a region enclosed between an arc and a chord. Okay. Now the point is how can we find the area of this minor segment? See children, in order to find the area of this minor segment, you see, suppose I am drawing the figure once again. Look at the center. You see, suppose O, this is OP and OQ are the two radii. Now let us join the two endpoints of the, OP and OQ. The 2 points which lie on the circle P and Q join. See, you will get a what? You will get a chord. Now this portion is the minor segment. Now how to find the area of this minor segment? See, children, in order to find the area of this minor segment, I think it is sufficient if we can find, you see, OPQ, this portion, OPQ, this portion, the entire portion, see, these are two radii and this is the arc. As I told you while discussing the concept of sector, I said sector is what? The union of two radii and one arc. Now see, this region of this portion is enclosed between the two radii and one arc, minor arc. So it is a sector, minor sector. Now if we find, see, if we can find the area of the minor sector, you know what is the formula? It is theta by 360 into pi r square. This angle is theta, this angle is r, this radius is r. See, if the sector angle, if the angle of the minor sector is theta at the center and if the radius is r, then you know what will be the area of this minor sector. What is the formula? It is theta by 360 into pi r square. Now see, from the area of this minor sector, what is our aim? Our aim is to find the area of this segment, that is minor segment. So how can we find the area of minor segment? What is the formula? That I am going to discuss. You see, in order to find the area of this minor segment, I think it is sufficient if we find the area of the sector and if we find the area of the triangle OPQ and if we subtract, you see, if the area of this triangle OPQ is subtracted from the area of the minor sector OPQ, so whose area you will get? You will definitely get the area of the minor segment. That means we can say that area of segment, you see in this figure, I am drawing once again, area of this figure, you see, area of minor segment, or you can say only segment, no problem. You see, area of this segment, you see, O, this is P, this is Q. So, area of segment of a circle, okay? Area of segment will be equal to area of this sector, means minor sector in this case, because in this case we are finding area of the what? Minor segment. So area of minor segment is equal to area of your minor sector, or you can say corresponding sector, whatever you write. Area of minor sector minus, you see, area of the triangle, area of triangle, which one? OPQ, OK. Now children, you know that if the central angle is theta, if the sector angle is theta and if the radius is r, you know what is the formula for area of sector. That means it will be equal to theta by 360 degree into pi r square. This is the area of sector. This is the area of minor sector OPQ. But we do not know what is the area of triangle OPQ. Now the point is, how can we find the area of triangle OPQ? Let us see. Let us see how to find the area of triangle OPQ. Because if we do not find the area of triangle OPQ, we cannot find the area of the what? Segment. Okay. Because that is to be subtracted from area of the corresponding sector. Now the point is, how can we find the area of triangle OPQ? See. Now this is the okay. Now to find the area of triangle OPQ, just you draw a perpendicular. Suppose the perpendicular is L, you see. Suppose the perpendicular, draw OL perpendicular to PQ. See. Now how to calculate area of triangle OPQ? See. In order to calculate the area of triangle OPQ, which is a requirement, because without finding the area of triangle OPQ, we cannot find the area of what? Segment. Now to find, what you will do? Draw, suppose OL perpendicular to PQ. See. Now if OL is drawn perpendicular, look at. If OL is drawn perpendicular to PQ, you can easily prove that triangle OPL and triangle OQL are congruent. Okay. Now this angle POQ is how much? Angle POQ is given theta. You see, sector angle theta. Now when we draw a perpendicular OL to PQ, what will happen? Now OPQ has been divided into two triangles, two right angle triangles. You can easily prove that these two triangles will be congruent. How? You see, OP and OQ are equal because they are the same radii. OL is common. Okay, and look at this angle and this angle, both are 90 degree or each one 90 degree. Because we have drawn OL perpendicular to PQ. So by RHS congruence condition, no doubt triangle OPL and triangle OQL are congruent. Therefore, just you can write directly, triangle OPL will be congruent to triangle OQL. By which condition? By RHS condition. Right angle, hypotenuse, side condition. Okay. The two right angles same, the two radii, these are the hypotenuse. You see OP and OQ hypotenuse, they are of same length, that is R. Okay, and OL is the common side. So by right angle hypotenuse side congruence condition, this triangle and this triangle will be congruent. Triangle OPL and triangle OQL. Now the point is, if two triangles are congruent, what will happen? Their corresponding parts are equal. That means angle, you see, therefore angle POL will be equal to angle QOL, you see, by simplicity. But what is this angle given? Angle POQ is given theta, so each angle will be equal to theta by 2. So whatever the value of theta may be, each angle POL and QL will be equal to theta by 2. Also you see, PL and QL, they will also be equal because these two triangles are congruent. Okay, so as these two triangles are congruent, PL will also be equal to QL by simplicity. Also, you see, PL equal to QL by simplicity. Now see. Now, what is our next step? You see. The next step is what? What is our aim? Our aim is to find the area of triangle OPQ. Children, you know what is the formula for area of triangle? It is half into base into height. Base, which is the base here? PQ. So we do not know what is the length of PQ. In order to find the area of this triangle OPQ, we have to find the length of PQ and we have to find the length of OL. Then only it is possible to find the area of triangle OPQ. Okay. So how to get the length of PQ and OL? Let us see. So after this step, now see, you got PL equal to QL and this angle is theta by 2 and this angle is theta by 2. Now we have to apply the concept of trigonometry. We have already read trigonometric ratios, sine ratio of an angle theta is perpendicular by hypotenuse. Cos ratio is what? Cos ratio of an angle is base by hypotenuse, etc. So that concept we are going to apply. See, now look at triangle POL is what triangle? It is a right triangle. So now in right triangle POL, you see. Now consider this triangle. Now look at what is this angle? This angle is theta by 2. Now find the sine ratio. You know what is sine ratio. Now find sine theta by 2. Sine ratio of an angle is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse. You see. So which will be the perpendicular? PL. So PL, you know trigonometry, and which is the hypotenuse? OP. So it is PL by OP. See. So sine theta by 2 will be equal to PL by OP in the right triangle OPL or POL. Okay. Now, what is the value of, you see? What is the value of OP? It is R. So this implies, you see, P sine theta by 2 equal to PL by R. Now you find the value of PL. So PL will be R sine theta by 2. Okay. So the value of PL, this one, PL is R sine theta by 2. But we have proved, you see, we have proved that PL equal to QL. So if PL equal to QL, then PQ will be twice PL. Means it will be double the length PL. So therefore, let us find. After finding PL, now you find PQ. Therefore, PQ will be equal to 2 into what? It will be double PL. 2PL, that means 2, it is R sine theta by 2. Okay, R sine theta by 2. So we got the value of C. We got first by taking the sine ratio of this angle theta by 2. We found the value of PL. Now PL and QL are equal by simplicity. As triangle OPL and triangle OQL are congruent by RHS condition. So PL must be equal to QL. So if PL and QL are equal, then PQ, this chord, the length of this chord will be double the length of PL. So now you put the value, substitute the value and get the value of PQ. Okay, after finding the value of PQ, we have to find OL, then only it is possible to find area of the triangle. Now how to get the length of PLC? Now you consider this triangle OLQ. You see, it is again another right triangle. In right triangle OQL, see, in right triangle OQL, as we want to find, see, as we want to find the length of OL, you have to take the cos ratio, cosine ratio. Take the cosine ratio of the angle theta by 2. You know what is the cosine ratio of an acute angle? The formula for cosine ratio of an acute angle is base by hypotenuse. So, in this triangle, cos ratio of theta by 2, it will be base by hypotenuse. See, which is the hypotenuse? OQ is the hypotenuse. Then which is the base? Base will be OL. Okay. So, it is OL by OQ. Okay. Now we do not know what is OL, but we know what is the value of OQ. So put R in place of OQ. Now clearly the length of OL will be equal to R cos theta by 2. See, now we got the length of OL and we got the length of PQ. Now we can easily find what is the area of triangle because we got the base as well as the altitude of the triangle OPQ. Now we can easily find what is the area of triangle. What will be the area of triangle OPQ? We can easily find. Therefore, you see, area triangle OPQ is half into your base is which one? PQ, and height is altitude is which one? OL. Now substitute the value half. This is 2R sine theta by 2 into OL is how much? R cos theta by 2. See. Now I substituted the value of PQ and OL in the formula for area of triangle OPQ, which is half into base into height. The base is PQ and height is your OL. Okay. So now simplification, what you will get? See, 2 will be cancelled. R and R, it is R square sine theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. See. So this will be the area. Look at this will be the required expression for the area of triangle OPQ. Now we got the area of triangle OPQ and we have to subtract this area of triangle OPQ from the area of the what? Minor sector, so that we will get area of the minor segment. Okay. So therefore area of segment means minor. Therefore area of segment, which segment? Segment is your PQ. Segment PQ, that is minor. You can write in bracket minor. So area of minor segment PQ will be equal to area of sector, which one? OPQ minus area of triangle OPQ. Okay. So what is the formula for area of sector? You know, it is theta by 360 into pi r square, and this is what? Minus r square sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. Okay. So this will be the formula, and still you can simplify. Still you can further simplify this expression. How? By taking r square common. You see, if you take common r square, it will be theta by pi theta by 360 minus sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. This is a very big expression into r square. You see, this will be the formula. See children, this will be the formula to find area of minor segment of a circle. Okay, area of sector minus area of triangle. Okay, so this is the formula. Now there is a, children, I would like to say another short formula to find the area of this triangle OPQ. Instead of using the formula r square sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, you can also use a simple formula to find area of triangle OPQ. You see, area of triangle OPQ, area in this case, area of triangle OPQ can also be found by using the formula half r square sin theta. You see, this formula we can use. Half into r square sin theta, sin ratio of the angle theta multiplied by square of the radius into half. Half into square of the radius into sin ratio of the angle sector angle theta. You can use this formula also to find area of triangle OPQ only. And instead of using r square sin theta by 2, cos theta by 2. But whichever you follow, apply, both are correct. Either you use this formula r square sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, or half r square sin theta to find area of triangle OPQ. So after finding the area of triangle OPQ, subtract the area from the area of the minor sector. Then only we will get area of the minor segment. Now children, you can ask me, sir, if we can find, if this is the, you see, this is the minor segment, its area is this one. This is the formula to find area of minor segment. Then how can we find area of major segment? Very simple. You see, to find the area of the major segment, what you will do? Just find the area of the circle. If you are given the radius, you can find the area of the circle. So, area of circle minus area of minor segment. See, first you find area of minor segment using this procedure or this formula. After finding the area of the minor segment, as you are given the radius of the circle or sector, calculate its area by the formula pi r square. So, after finding the area of circle, subtract the area of the what? Minor segment. So, you will get area of major segment. That means, what I want to say, area of major segment can be found out. You see, area of major segment of a circle. Major segment of a circle can be found out by which formula? It will be equal to area of circle minus area of your minor segment. Okay, minor segment. So whatever formula I discussed here is how to find area of a minor segment. It is equal to area of sector minus area of what? The triangle. Okay, area of sector is theta by 360 into pi r square, and area of triangle is what I said, what I derived, it is r square sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. So if you subtract r square sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, which is the area of the triangle OPQ, from area of the what? Minor sector, that is theta by 360 into pi r square, then only we will get what? Area of the minor segment. And one more formula I told you, one more formula, you can use this formula also, half into r square sin theta, half multiplied by square of the radius multiplied by sin ratio of the sector angle to find area of the triangle. Instead of using r square sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2 to find area of the triangle. Okay, so both are correct. Now the point is, after finding the area of the minor segment, find the area of the circle, then you subtract area of the minor segment from the area of the circle, so that you will get area of the what? Area of the major segment of the circle. So children, in this class I hope you understood what is segment, minor segment, major segment, how to calculate area of minor segment and how to calculate area of major segment. Okay. The detailed formula, its derivation I discussed. Only we have to discuss problems so that you will understand the thing better. So with this, we came to the end of the chapter, that is area related to circle. Okay, we shall only discuss problems, and we are going to start a new chapter in the next class, because both circle and area related to circles are over. So we are going to discuss another thing in the next class. Children, I hope whatever I discussed you must have understood. If at all it is true, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.